This is the all-time WAR team. In this team, we will look at the player with the highest career WAR at each position. This team will have a DH for the most impactful player in the game. At leadoff, we have Rogers Hornsby. At second base with a WAR of 127. The Raja hit over 400 3 different seasons. Batting second is right fielder Hank Aaron of the Braves, with a WAR of 143. Hank Aaron played over 2,000 games at right field. Take away his home runs, and he still has 3,000 hits. Batting third is the center fielder Willie Mays of the Giants, with a WAR of 156. Mays' WAR would have been higher had he not missed 2 seasons due to military service. At cleanup, we have Babe Ruth as the designated hitter with the highest total WAR of all time with 182. He also would have a higher WAR had he not been a pitcher for 5 full seasons. Ruth played 1,000 games in right field and 1,000 in left field also, so it makes sense for me to put him at the DH position. Batting fifth is the first baseman of the Yankees, Gehrig, with a WAR of 113. Gehrig's WAR would have also been higher if he didn't get his terminating illness. And remember, he went to Columbia University, so he didn't start right after high school. Batting sixth is Barry Bonds of the Giants in left field, with a WAR of 162. Bonds' WAR could have been a little higher as well, considering his leadoff status his first 4 seasons, and missing time due to the '94 strike. Bonds was good in college as well. Batting seventh is the third baseman Mike Schmidt of the Phillies, with a WAR of 106. Schmidt also went to college, and for me, he's the best all-around third baseman, with 500 home runs and 10 gold gloves. Batting eighth is the shortstop, Honus Wagner of the Pirates, with a WAR of 132. Did you know that Wagner had 723 stolen bases? Batting ninth at the catcher position is Johnny Bench of the Reds, with a WAR of 75. Bench's numbers would have been higher had he not had the tumor in his lung that required surgery and the '81 strike season. Best catcher in baseball history. We have 3 pitchers for our all-time WAR team. The pitcher with the highest WAR is Cy Young of the Cleveland Spiders, with a 163 WAR. You know, he never won a Cy Young award. I wonder why. His nickname was the Cyclone, which was fitting. The second pitcher with the highest WAR was Walter Johnson of the Senators, with a WAR of 168 that somehow dips down to 155. Johnson's nickname was the Big Train and was the original strikeout king. The third and final pitcher is Roger Clemens of the Red Sox, with a WAR of 139. Now, he did win a Cy Young Award, 7 of them. What a team. What I don't like by the pundits is that they will just select 3 random outfielders and not list the specific outfield positions. I know why they do it, and they never do this with the infield positions. They get specific. The dilemma with many considering this team is who is the right fielder. Again, since Ruth played over 1,000 games in right and left field, as well as pitched, it's safe to put him at DH, while Aaron, with over 2,100 games in right field, can take this position on the team. Then Bonds takes the left field position. Ted Williams probably takes it if he doesn't miss multiple seasons due to military duty. The number of games at the position must be considered. All these players had a career WAR above 100, and many of them could have even had a higher WAR when considering outside factors. Some players started their career earlier after high school, while others spent more time in college and the minor leagues. This is the all-time WAR team. It's cool how almost each era is represented.